strange and charmed ones, welcome back to my channel for another video. Today I'm going to be giving you guys my 5 secrets to stress-free travel planning. If you guys have been following me for a while, you may know that next week my BFF LISAMARIE from Paper and Glam and I are going to be taking a blogging getaway, a glampire getaway if you will, to Aruba. So we've got a nice beach vacation planned for next week. But for this upcoming week, we've got a lot of things to do. Specifically, I've got a ton of things to do in order to basically set my life and my business up so that when I go on vacation, I have nothing to worry about. I know everything's been taken care of while I'm gone, and I know that I can have a relaxing and stress-free time. So I thought I would share with you guys my, like I said, 5 secrets for stress-free travel planning because I feel like there are a few things that people tend to forget when they are planning for their travels. And this has nothing to do with actually planning and setting up your arrangements and your accommodations and your airfare. All of that's already been taken care of with me and LISAMARIE. All that's already done because this trip has been planned for a couple of months at this point. But there are some things that I know I need to plan for and I need to make sure I get done before I leave, especially since we'll be leaving the country going to Aruba. So let's jump in and talk about those 5 secret planning tips. My first secret planning tip is to check your bank account and make sure that you've got no bills or reoccurring payments that are set up that you may have forgotten about during the period of time when you're going on vacation. For a lot of us, I think that many of us may do online banking. At least I know I do a lot of online banking. And because I'll be traveling, I want to make sure that I've got all the proper money in my account that needs to be there so that my bills get paid while I'm gone. And it's especially important as well if you've got any bills that you might need to mail off early while you're gone, just to make sure you're looking at your bank account and seeing what bills hit, because for most of us, our bills tend to be the same month over month. So you know when your cable's going to hit, you know when your cell phone bill is, you know when your mortgage or your rent is due. So sometimes it's hard to remember all of these things before when you're planning because you're so stressed out and anticipating your trip. So just check your bank account, see what reoccurring payments hit during that time frame so that you can budget appropriately and make sure you've got enough money in your checking account or your savings account, whatever accounts you pay your bills out of. Make sure you know what's coming down the road while you're on vacation. My second travel planning secret is to let your bank know where you're going, especially if you're leaving the country. I think it's really important to let your bank know that you are traveling. And this can be your bank or your credit card provider, whatever accounts you know you're going to be accessing while you're on the road. Make sure that those institutions, those financial institutions, know where you're going and for how long. This will be especially helpful because I know for me, I tend to shop when I'm on vacation, and I wouldn't be surprised if my bank flagged a large purchase in Aruba thinking, wait a minute, Alexis lives in Pennsylvania. Why is someone using her card in Aruba? So it's really important, I think, to just talk to your banks, let them know you're going on vacation, let them know where you're going. Because again, when you're leaving the country or you're traveling, a lot of times, people do get cyber hacked. They do get their identities stolen and their card information stolen, things like that. So if you let your bank know that you're going to be in this country or in this region, and they see all of a sudden a really expensive purchase that's on the other side of the world, they can make sure they're flagging the appropriate purchases, not the ones where you're actually sitting having dinner and then your card gets declined. So I know for me, I'm going to be using some cash while I'm down in Aruba, but I'll probably end up using my credit card as well because most places accept credit cards even in foreign countries. So, just make sure that you're talking to your bank so they know what expenses are yours and which ones might be phony. My third travel planning secret is to talk to your cell phone company to make sure you've got the proper roaming coverage on your cell phone. This would apply to anyone traveling domestically or foreign. So for me, I know that I'm going to actually have to end up upping my plan on my cell phone for the week that I'm gone because I'm going to want to make sure that I do have cell phone coverage while we're in Aruba. I don't expect that I'm going to be making a lot of calls, but I do like to add that out of country, that foreign travel, plan to my cell phone just for the week, just in case something happens. And that's one of the situations, it's better safe than sorry. I intend to use mostly Wi-Fi while we're at the resort. But if I want to make a call, if something happens, if there's an emergency emergency at home, I want to make sure that people can reach me. So make sure you talk to your cell phone provider, see what sort of roaming rates or extra data packages or things like that that you might need to add onto your phone to make sure you are properly prepared while traveling. Secret number 4 is to talk to your neighbors or close friends and family before you leave. Let them know your travel plans. I think for most people, this is something that they'll do, is let their family know they're traveling. But for me specifically, I don't actually live close to my family. So I will confide in a neighbor that I trust, let them know my travel plans, and let them know, if there is someone breaking into my house and running off with my TV, it had nothing to do with me. Now, luckily for me in my situation, on my Aruba trip with LISAMARIE, my husband is staying home. So I'm not gonna have any problems with that. But for any of you who may be leaving the country or, just traveling, not gonna be home, make sure you're not broadcasting that you're going on vacation. I would never suggest letting anyone know on Facebook or talking about it in social media, especially don't share the dates of your travel or when you're leaving, because there do tend to be a lot of home break-ins with people who share their travel information on social media. But if you do have a neighbor or a friend that you trust, let them know what's going on so that they can keep an eye on your place if you don't have an arrangement already where someone's staying home or someone's house sitting for you. And my final secret is to talk to your mailman. Now, I know some people when they travel actually have their mail put on hold. I don't think that's going to be necessary for a week vacation for me. And obviously, like I said, my husband is going to be home for the week, so he will be checking the mail. But when I do travel with my husband and no one will be home, I do like to talk to my mailman and let him know, hey, I'm not going to be home, so if I get any packages, please make sure to leave them with this neighbor or whatnot. So my mailman tends to be really flexible and is really great. He's very familiar with us, so he has no problem making these sorts of arrangements with us, but it kind of saves you the hassle of having to put your mail on hold and then go picking it up at the post office. Especially if you have a relationship with your mailman, I definitely let them know to hold your mail or put it somewhere specifically if your mailbox tends to overflow or you're expecting any packages. Okay, so those are my 5 secrets for stress-free travel planning. Now I need to spend a little bit of time in my planner and actually writing down the tasks that I need to accomplish this week before I leave for vacation next week. So let's go ahead and change the view on the camera so you guys can plan with me for my pre-vacation to-do list. Okay, so I hope this isn't too much of an awkward angle for you guys to watch me plan at, but this is the best I can do right now. So I've got my planner out. So obviously this is my fluoro pink original Filofax. I know I get a lot of questions about this planner. I also get a lot of questions about this planner band that I just thought I would answer while I'm here. This planner band was from Target at the end of not last year, like the beginning of maybe 2014, the end of 2013. So it's not something that's available still. It's like a rubber band thingy, but yeah, so just wanted to let you guys know where that's from. Also, the pen that I'm using right now is this adorable pen. I got a bunch of packs of these adorable pens with these cute quotes on it. This one says, "Make it happen," from a company called Snow and Graham. I'll leave you guys a link down below as well if you like these pens because they are adorable. I've blogged about them, but I'm sure I haven't mentioned them on my YouTube channel yet, so I want to make sure that I talk about that. Okay, so here's the upcoming week, the 8th through the 14th. It's the week before I go on vacation with LISAMARIE, and I have a ton of things that I need to get done. So first and foremost, I have a ton of work I need to do. I really need to get my taxes done. I pay quarterly taxes for my business, and I need to make sure I file those on Monday. So tomorrow, my big thing I have to do is my taxes. And just so you guys know, I'm using my week on 1-page inserts for this. It should be enough room for me. And if you guys are interested in these, I'll leave a link down below where you can get them. They're my printable inserts from my shop. So like I said, Monday I need to do my taxes. I absolutely have to get that done. I think Tuesday I need to focus on blog posts. I'm going to have to write this week's blog posts as well as next week's. So I think I'm going to do is I'll say Tuesday and Thursday, I'm going to focus on blog posts because I really need to get all my work done ahead of time so I don't have to worry about anything while I'm in Aruba. I also need to do a few tasks, so I'm just going to list them in my tasks list in case, I don't know what days I'm going to want to do these, but I know I need to make sure I get cash for the trip, which I'll probably do on the weekend, but just in case. I need to make sure I get my nails done. I want to get a mani-pedi before I go. I need to schedule posts for Facebook. I need to get some Facebook posts out for my empire building people. So I want to get those scheduled because I don't think I'm going to, I'm not planning to do much work while I'm in Aruba. So although I will have my computer with me, I don't want to be doing things. I want to get everything scheduled ahead of time. I also need to make sure I charge all my batteries. This is something I'm notorious for forgetting, is charging my batteries. Like I said in the secrets, I need to call Verizon, which is my cell phone company, and see what upgrade I can do while I'm in Aruba so that I can get my phone calls while I'm in Aruba. Also, okay, so Sunday, LISAMARIE and I are putting up that carry-on video. That goes live on Sunday, and I think I'll probably film it on Saturday. So I'm going to pack my carry-on and film. Okay. Obviously, I need to pack everything for vacation. Very important that I actually pack. And also, another thing I have to make sure, I'm going to put this as an important thing. I really need to remember to wrap LISAMARIE's birthday gifts. Because we're going to Aruba for LISAMARIE's birthday, and I have birthday presents for her, and I really need to make sure I wrap them so that they can come with us on the trip and I can give them to her on her birthday or whenever she wants to do her presents. Okay, on Wednesday, I actually just remembered I have to give Starbuck his flea and tick. Need to make sure I do that. He gets his flea and tick protection on the 10th of the month. So yeah, I think that's everything I need to do this week. I'm sure more things will pop up as I think of them, but those were the big things that I needed to make sure I got scheduled. So these are all the things I need to make sure I do next week. Is going to be a very packed week for me before I go on vacation, but such is the life of an entrepreneur. No one does my work for me while I'm on vacation, unfortunately. So I need to make sure I get it all done. Okay, you guys, so those were my 5 secrets for stress-free travel planning, as well as a glimpse into how I plan for my vacations the week before when I need to get everything done. I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, please make sure to give it a like, and if you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section down below. Of course, if you want to follow along with me and LISAMARIE's adventures, make sure that you are following us on Instagram. I will go ahead and leave our Instagram handles down below so you guys can follow along, as well as the extra special hashtag that we're using to tag all of our pictures from our Aruba vacation. So we hope that you guys will follow along with us and interact with us on social media while we're away so that you can enjoy our vacation with us. Also, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that next Sunday, LISAMARIE and I are going to be posting a similar video. We're going to be doing a what's in my carry-on bag. So if you're interested in that topic, you want to see what we're packing on our carry-ons for our Aruba vacation, make sure you mark your calendars for next week because it's not going to be a planning video for me. It's going to be a packing video, but I'm sure many of you are going to get some really great travel planning and travel packing tips from those. So get excited for our next video. And of course, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for more awesome videos by me. And until next time, you guys, bye-bye.